Hey everybody, it's Matthew with True North Wilderness Coach and Therapy. www.truenorth.quest. Out here in the desert, just enjoying a beautiful Saturday. Got a sleeping baby on my back, and it is lovely. Got my dog over there, and grateful. And figured I'd go ahead and continue on with our series on 5 powerful affirmations. All right, just for a recap, and I love to hear it myself because it is a powerful affirmation. Each one is an attitude that can change your life. These are not just statements, these are truths, these are powerful attitudes that can influence the way we think and the way we live our lives. And so it makes a lot of sense to program your mind and your heart and your spirit with these attitudes. First one is, today I choose to be positive. I am grateful for all that I have. I am able to accomplish great things. I view challenges as opportunities for growth. And the fifth one, our final one, is I take action towards my goals every day. You know, this affirmation was the first one that I noticed showing up strongly in my life, interestingly enough. Saying this every day really helped me to get unstuck and get moving on some projects and things that I was working on and really just take action. It helped me to get out of the analysis paralysis. And I just began to see this showing up. I'd be sitting at the computer and doing my work or my paperwork for my W-2 job that I used to have. And in the old days, I would be really distracted. I might put on some YouTube to kind of distract myself. But as I began to, this affirmation began to work its way into my mind and my thinking. It really helped me to turn off those distractions, power through some of that work that I had to do so I could get to the things that I wanted to do and the things that would really move the needle in my life. And that's where so many of us are missing it. You know, we get sort of, overworked and stressed out from our jobs and different things like that, all the commitments and emotional things that we have going on. And we feel like we just don't have anything left in the tank to work on what will truly change our lives. So we end up sticking in that path of least resistance, that path of get by. Usually it's that defined by that, workaday job that we don't love, slaving away, giving the government, 25, 30%, however much it is of our income. And, just anesthetizing ourselves in life with more entertainment, more food. Sometimes it's alcohol. For some people, addicted to sex and other things, that we use to kind of get by and sort of try to make the most of our time when the life that we really want is on the other side of action. One of the guys that I've listened to a lot that's really powerful, where I even got these 5 affirmations, has a quote which I love. And he talks about, do not let your learning lead to knowledge. Then you will become a fool. Let your learning lead to action. Then you could become wealthy. And then he says something else. He says, you know what word goes really good with action? Massive. But when we use this quote, I take action toward my goals every day. It doesn't mean that we're going to go out there and build Rome in a day. What it means is I'm going to take that little step, that little thing that will move the needle every day. I'm going to find one little thing and just do it. I'm not going to wear myself out. This is not a sprint. It is a race. It is a marathon. We got to get moving, but it is not necessarily a sprint. There will be those sprinting moments. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm talking about is, do you need to send that email out? Do you need to do the research on that tax issue for your business, that how to form that LLC that you need to do to get things going? Or, what research could you do today? What little step could you take? What business license could you file for? What person could you reach out to? What website could you get started on? What is it that you need to do? What is it that you need to do for your health, your finances, your relationships? And what is one small step I can take today? And I can tell you that once you get started, oh, it's powerful because you start to build momentum. You start to see things moving forward. It gives you a boost. And when you combine this with the other affirmations, such as I view challenges, opportunities for growth, you don't get stuck when the going gets hard. So I can tell you that this, I take action towards my goals every day, may sound benign, it may sound like it's not powerful, but my friend, it is extremely powerful. It has life-changing power. It can get you unstuck. And you know what's interesting that I found is that when I'm working for someone or something that I don't truly believe in, or that I feel is I'm just kind of going through the motions, at the end of that time, I feel so drained. I feel stressed out and drained, you know? But what I found is that when I'm getting in the zone, getting in the flow state, working on a project that I know could change my life, could end up changing my life financially, or just creating a healthier, better version of my life, whatever it is, whatever area it is, when I get in the zone, I start working on that, it's like the focus comes like never before. It's amazing. I would be super distracted maybe at other times. Um, you know, just sort of getting by, like, okay, I'll get this thing done, but since I got to be here 8 hours, I'm going to stretch it out and have something playing in the background. It's kind of distracting or whatever. But when I've noticed, when I'm working on the projects that I know can change my life, it's like it's total silence. I don't have anything playing. I'm focused, I'm locked in, I'm grinding through it, I get it done. And it's like no matter what challenges are there, I just push through it. And that's on top of the other stuff. That's on top of, maybe going to that W-2 job. So what I'm trying to say is that a lot of times we think that we just don't have the energy or the motivation to get started working on those things in our lives, right? Because we're just so drained from everything else. But the reality is that even though we have all those other things going on, once we start taking action, even those small actions, we discover a source of energy that we never knew that we had. And so I want to highly encourage you to incorporate this affirmation into your life. It's powerful, it's life changing, as of all the affirmations. And we'll go through it one more time. Today, I choose to be positive. I am grateful for all that I have. I am able to accomplish great things. I view challenges as opportunities for growth, and I take action towards my goals every day. And I encourage you to say this every day. Say it like you mean it. Yeah, even if you don't feel like you mean it, say it anyway. Just be repetitious. Do it. If you can, do it multiple times a day, but at least do it when you first wake up. And you can even think about these at the end of the day, and you can use these to evaluate, was I grateful? Did I view challenges as opportunities for growth? Did I choose to be positive when I could have been the other way? And if I didn't, how can I do better tomorrow? It's not a chance to beat yourself up. It's a chance to get on track. Did I take action towards my goals? And if not, then tomorrow I will. And so, anyway, I want to leave you with that on this series of the 5 powerful affirmations. I highly encourage you to put them into practice in your life. I think that you will see the results. And again, my name is Matthew Kelly. I am a licensed therapist in Texas and Nevada. I'm a wilderness coach as well. If you need mental health help, please reach out at my mental health therapy website, which is freedomwithmatthew.com. And if you are interested in joining us on a 6-month program, 3 months at home, 1 week trek, hike with a backpack, getting up into the wilderness, and then another 3 months after that of follow-up on the goal setting that we do on that mountain. Check it out. It's an amazing program. It's a life-changing program. It's mostly from home, but we do have the week in the middle. Look it up. It's www.truenorth.quest. All right. Have a blessed day.